Last night I was reading Rudy the story of Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Pot. You know what happened? He stuck his nose in the pot once too often. He got stuck.
Alcohol, right?
So as the season continues to progress and we begin to peel back the layers with this offensive unit and see what adjustments they make going from game to game. Right here, Jalen Brunson is plagued with his shot still not falling. Very similar to what happened in Atlanta and also in Houston going down the stretch, which led to the Knicks offense kind of being stagnant, watching guys in isolation, and just really having questionable shot selection. But Brunson was able to carve this defense all night and get penetration, and it only began to open up this Knicks offense. So Knicks giving Jalen Brunson some options. Stagger screen is set. Josh Hart sets one, and Towns sets one. And you got Dame in the middle of all that, a guy who's not really too detailed on the defensive end. So if one of these guys end up rolling, it wouldn't be surprising if he's open. But Brunson looks like he rejects it. He has OG real quick as an option. But you can see the Knicks offense kind of coming together as Brunson finds Towns trailing. Now Brunson comes off this pick, and if you read the room, there's no Brook Lopez anywhere to be found. He's getting cooked by Towns at this point, and Giannis is the big man on the floor, but he's way up here. So when the defense collapses in to help out, Taurean Prince is the low man right here. Brunson's going to have options. Look at this fake shot. Right into a pass to McBride. Tell you, man, Deuce is going to come through definitely this year for sure. Brunson getting penetration on this weak Bucks perimeter defense. It just makes things free flowing. You see the ball moving. Guys are dishing and swishing, like Clyde always says. And with Brunson getting dribble penetration, it only showed a small sample size of the possibilities of what this offense could really be. And we started seeing little sprinkles of it throughout the game. And right here is a perfect example. Look at the action between JB and Towns. Check out Dame. Towns is going to exploit Dame, not paying attention to Brunson, not sticking on his man. It's an easy bucket. It's something about superstars that have been on teams where they carried the offensive load and they didn't really have any expectations. Some of these guys, sometimes they've been given the green light to just chill out on defense too much, that when they get on teams that are trying to compete for championships, there seems to always be a bridge or a major hurdle to get over, to have certain things translate on both ends of the floor. Carmelo Anthony unfortunately suffered from the same thing. Again, it was something about that night with the Knicks not necessarily getting stuck in isolation, going one-on-one with players, just getting dribble penetration. The trickle-down effect is that the ball started just flowing. As you're going to see right here, look at all the passing. Multiple passes out of open shots. Now, even though that wasn't converted right there, you see the free-flowing offense, and we got small sample sizes of this throughout the season. It just hasn't as been consistent, as the Knicks are one of the leading teams to have players take shots in isolation. But a lot of Brunson's penetration this night against the Bucks and their weak perimeter defense, it had trickle-down effects. And the ball moving among different players, guys trying to find each other open, was one of the positive effects. Again, it's something about the ball moving, as guys are more prone to move off ball and try to make things happen. Let's look at that one more time. Mikal Bridges looking comfortable in this offense. It didn't happen right there, but you see the idea. Guys are moving. Things are free flowing. Guys are making certain reads. The chemistry is starting to click. Again, we've seen the Knicks have ideal offense sprinkled in some of the earlier games of the season thus far. Brunson right here goes through a flare screen into a dribble handoff from Towns, but it's a fake dribble handoff. Towns attacks. And look at Bridges, the off-ball movement right here. And Bridges is able to knock down that three. Now that right there is an ideal offensive possession. A lot of that ball movement comes from Brunson's dribble penetration, as the Cavs defense right here, it fully collapses. And we're going to see great ball movement right here. Bridges is not able to knock down this shot. Here's another possession. Brunson coming off the screen, gets dribble penetration. Towns on the pop out. Towns could have shot it, but he passes it up again. Got guys scrambling, and Bridges is able to knock it down. Again, we're slowly peeling back the layers and seeing some of this offense kind of come together, as this time around is led by Josh Hart's dribble penetration. And again, this season, I'm seeing why he is very important to this starting unit. Just creates a lot of easy offense. But right here, you're going to see a lot of ball movement. Knicks now have enough players who could attack closeouts, make quick decisions. And with everything being free-flowing, guys are making things happen. Josh Hart right here, once again, starting up the engines of that Knicks offense, attacking the closeout. Guys passing up multiple shots, and we're able to leave with something. Let's go. Again, we just giving you a small sample size. We can't give you all of it. Look at this ball movement right here, boy. Ooh-wee. Can't give you everything. Just a sample. A lot of this free-flowing offense really came into fruition in this game. Just look at the passing. The cat is definitely out the bag with this one. And as the months tread along and the chemistry gets a lot better, the Knicks should be looking past teams like this. The Milwaukee Bucks and that weak perimeter defense. We're just going to straight be exposing these kind of teams. And the beautiful thing is that the Knicks can make this all happen without Brunson having to get into his bag.